take the off the seat, she know they. I never posted this one, so they don't know it's my whip. I'm all on FaceTime with it, I'm kinda.
Richard, this place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Durant. From the top of the key, he buries it.
This is how smart Durant is. Able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
Bridges against Smith. Bridges misses. Thompson up top, covered by Miller, and stolen by Miller. Takes the 3. Rebound by Smith. And it's Houston's ball. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Udoka. David?
In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there. He gives up a bit of size in the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
So, RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. Smith against Bridges. 5 on the clock. Great defense that time from Şengün. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston.
An interconference matchup. They face these guys twice.
Oh, yes! Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Tari Eason's checked in for Fred VanVleet.
Hold the floor for your Rockets. Number 17.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And he banks in the layup.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. Miller against KD. Pass to Bridges. Here's Diabate. Crafty move. It's rebounded by Şengün. Now Durant. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
And Alperen Şengün continues to prove himself, RJ, as one of the game's most promising big men.
Oh, a lot of it is because of his passing ability, Kevin. Shades of Nikola Jokic out there. Having a big man who can distribute like Şengün is a real luxury. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Hornets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Durant for 3. Here's Şengün. Fires the 3. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Şengün. Durant's got 7 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
To the inside. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
The 3 from KD. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And the Hornets miss again. Rockets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. KD with the bucket.
This is almost hard to watch because this should be a tough shot, but Durant makes the game look so smooth.
Bridges outside. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
And the Rockets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Sexton's checked in. Driving in. That's good. And it's Miller with the assist.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
Yep, it counts.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so Miller will bring it up for Charlotte, trailing by 4. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Miller's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Eason. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. There's Ball with the 3. That shot is off. Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
They've got Tari Eason. He's out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Okogie in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. Not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets 4th.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Houston. Shot from the inbound. That one doesn't drop.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Deep two from Ball. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Eason's shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
That ties the game. Ball's got 6.
Oh, sweet pull-up game from LaMelo. The young man has so much confidence in his ability.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Count that bucket. And it's 6 points for Şengün.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Şengün with a screen on Sexton. It's good.
Showing off his touch. Van Vliet making easy work off the mid-range.
Hornets trail by 4. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
If they want to come back, he needs to be deadlocked.
Here's Van Vliet. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 3rd assist on the night. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Ball from long range. The Rockets pull it in.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Şengün, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Screen by Şengün. No good from Finney-Smith. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And here's Plumlee. Back to Sexton. Can't cash in from close range. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Kevin Durant comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Thompson in for Josh Okogie. Capella sets a screen for Durant. He gets it in there. KD's got 12.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Here's Sexton, and Capella sends it back.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
.109 left in the first half. Kept alive. Here's Diabate. And Capella sends it back. Here's Finney-Smith. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Diabate's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Miller to halt the run. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ's still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Van Vliet passes to Capella. Miller, right side. There's the lob to Bridges. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Miller. And it's good, 2 points. Miller's got it back down to within single digits for the Hornets.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And get ready for the...
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Charlotte Hornets.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
They're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. Okay, guys, Houston Moon wants to know, Jet, would you ever consider coming back into the NBA to coach? It's an interesting one.
Oh, it's not interesting at all. I haven't given that much thought, only because I'd have to coach guys like Shaq, and he's not coachable.
Well, if Houston didn't have a problem before, they will after hiring Kenny.
Because, like I said, the players have your attitude today.
Whatever.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the floor for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Then it's Bridges, and it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got his third basket of the night right there.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game. And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Ball from long range. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Şengün with the bucket.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
Bridges outside. Here's Ball. Good. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Şengün throws it down.
Well, that's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Rockets leading by 11. with the crossover. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Thompson's got 6.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Smith against Bridges. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Beyond the arc. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Smith outside. Şengün with the screen for Smith. And the basket is good. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And it's sent back by KD.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Hits the three-point bomb.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Houston's ball. This run now up to 13-2. For 3, Durant. Bridges with the board. Hornets trail by 18. Pass the ball. Shoots over Van Vliet. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Ball's got 7 points here in this quarter. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Tari Eason's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. The Hornets also with a sub. Williams is checked in. Here's Ball. He's got 13. Charlotte moving it around. Miller against Durant. And again, the Hornets missing. Rockets leading by 18. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 17-4 run. Again, the miss by KD. Hornets trail by 20. From 11 feet away. And Miller with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. From the baseline. Good on the jump shot. 25 points for KD.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Diabate. Back to Ball. Over Thompson. Ball no good. Rockets leading by 20. 3-pointer. And KD good for 3. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Williams passes to Miller. We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Smith. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Here's Şengün. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Rockets ahead, just dominating this one. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Fred VanVleet. Tari Easton is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Thompson, and the layup's good off the glass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Mann. Ball with it, covered by VanVleet. Back to Mann, takes a 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Thompson. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3, good on the triple. Ball's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Here's Thompson, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass the ball. From past the arc.
VanVleet making things tough on him. He wasn't going to give up any easy bucket.
And the shot goes down. So it's the Hornets now. And a deep 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Thompson, Plumlee with the steal. Sexton against Thompson. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
Houston making some changes. Okogie comes in for Thompson. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. Off target with his 3. Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Sexton. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Rockets leading by 23. Here's Finney Smith. And the 3 ball is good. Finney Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running on every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Charlotte ball.
Outside, Ball. Just 5 to shoot. He was all alone on that one.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Pass to Eason. Stolen by Ball. Looking to get it going. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
Houston leading by 22. Here's Finney-Smith, and finish off by Finney-Smith.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. Miller with a wide open look. The long-distance three is buried.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Pass to Capella. Shoots from the right block. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Houston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tate, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Miller outside. Outside, Ball. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Capella. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Poked away. Shepard with the ball. Yep, it's good. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. KD, what was the big thing to secure this win?
I like how active we were on the defensive side of the ball to start the game. We made shots tonight, and it's always good when you make shots. It brings more energy into the building, and I'm glad we got a W.
You earned it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, Kevin Durant.